Welcome, folks, to another episode of No Bones About It. Let's see how long I'll be on tonight. At least an hour, hopefully. If not, maybe 45 minutes. A lot went on today. But first, let me tell you um, how my day went. Started off with a meeting this morning at work with a bunch of bigwigs. Did my thing. Left early. Went to sell some cigars. Person never showed up. Got me a little upset. Then I went out to play golf and was playing well in the first three holes until I walked off the tee box to the cart and the heel of my shoe fell off. Yep. I have it. Oh, I have it right here, as a matter of fact. Look at this. Hole number 3. There. That's the inside of that. And there's the heel. Yep, this is a $100 pair of Nikes, probably about 7, 8 years old. It's a big one. And I played 6 holes of golf with that thing. 6 holes of golf. In the back of my head the whole time, I was like, God dang it, man, this is pissed me off. But anyway, I did what I did. I thought I played okay, considering I shot a 46 on the front, shot 46 on the back. But I did go, what's up, Matt? I did go back in the clubhouse at halftime, and I had to buy another pair of shoes. All right, so when I first got up there to pay up my green fees, my player's card was expired. It was over a year old. So how did we knew that? That was $90-something. Yeah, I said, oh, these golf shoes are nice. Now they were on sale, like 40% off. I didn't really need another pair. I had 2 pairs. I looked at one pair. It looked like the sole was coming off. So I wore the other pair. They looked fine. That heel fell off. So I ended up buying another freaking pair of shoes in between 9 holes. And I couldn't deal with it. Where's my hat? Look crooked. So I went and bought another pair of shoes in between. Sent pictures to my wife and my daughter, and they both laughed at me. But anyway, so that was my golf shoes. And then on the way home, I talked to my daughter, and she said, Dad, did you see President Biden trip going up the stairs? I said, yes, I did, Kendall. And did you see the meme of him when he tripped up the stairs and then Donald Trump hit a golf ball and hit him in the back of the head? That was one of the funniest ones I've seen in a long ass time. Next to the Bernie Sanders ones. But they're still going after Trump after all this. They're still trying to. I don't know. I don't know what it is. But I'll go a little local. I'm messing with my hat, man. Yeah, is that a little better? That's center. Okay, maybe that's a little better. I had a bunch of Jewish state stickers I have to put up in the corner here and over here. But I didn't get time to get them up, so I didn't get home till like 6:15. Got changed real quick. Put on my Florida State shirt, because why? Florida State's playing Colorado right now. And I feel for Colorado because just before game time, the police were called to an active shooter in Boulder somewhere. They didn't say where or how many, what happened, but the prayers with them. You hate to see that stuff happen, man. But it is what it is. I hit the golf ball well today. And guess what, Matt? You're talking about storage and everything last week. Guess what I did? Well, let me check out the score real quick. Florida State's down by 2. You guys, you got me. My team's playing, and I'm sitting here with you guys. People, sign on. Let's discuss. Let's talk anything. Whatever you want to talk. I'll bring anybody on. I'll even get I got this. The link is ready to go. I just have to post it. Send it to you on Facebook or Messenger. I did see we got Matt on tomorrow night with Damon in the Roughnecks on Tuesdays. Wednesdays the network is off. Thursdays you got Chicks and Sticks with Paula. She'll be on. Hopefully, we'll get some technical difficulties worked out. She had a little problem last week, but she'll work through that. And then let's see. Today's Monday. Tuesday, I got my show on with my fellow Ashos, Mort and Matt. I'm sorry. And we're on at 6:30 Central tomorrow. And then the Great Lake Smoke Show follows us with the boys out of Chicago. Ronnie, Bob, Robert, Kyle, and cousin Frank out of St. Mary or Lake Mary, Florida. And they have on Steve Saka tomorrow night. I don't know how they pull the big boys, but I'm the only lonely little person here, and me, Mav, and Mort, three little lonely guys in Ocean Springs, Mississippi, just trying to have some fun. If you're on and you want to comment, remember to allow StreamYards to accept your comments, and they'll post them. Matt, you guys are on tomorrow night, right? What time? 6:30 Central, 7 o'clock Central. I honestly don't remember. Let me ask you something. So some of I got a good friend running for alderman here in Ocean Springs, and the current alderman not rescinded but revised a law for the city of Ocean Springs about sidewalks. Bicyclists and skateboarders cannot be on the sidewalk. Okay, that makes absolutely no sense. Most of the places around here, they started building the sidewalks, and then they stopped in the middle of projects, and this, that, and the other thing. So now you don't want bicyclists and skateboarders on sidewalks. You want them skating in the street. That makes absolutely no sense. Why bicycles can't be on the sidewalk? Now, it boils down to the fact that what my understanding is, they don't want bicyclists and skateboarders on sidewalks in downtown Ocean Springs, around the shops and the bars and all that, because the owners complain, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. They complain. What's safer? The way people speed down that road and the golf carts fly around like there's no tomorrow, like they're in charge, and you want people skating and riding bicycles in the street? Makes no sense. Now, if you want to revise it to say, okay, no bicycles or skateboards downtown during certain hours, have at it. But anywhere else, and now you're telling me my kid, which I don't have any old enough to, and I live in the county, but if I lived in the city limits, my kid can't skate on the sidewalk? He has to skate in the street? You see some of those streets? They're worse than New York City streets. Potholes, cracks, you name it, man. Let's see who's calling. That's Bruce Bush from Don Kiki Cigars, which I am now an ambassador for. So if anybody out there wants to buy some Don Kiki cigars or Karen Burger cigars, K by Karen, please let me know. They are, and I'm not saying this because I'm ambassador for them, but they are simply fantastic smokes. They really are good smokes. Who keeps on bugging me? So I had a friend from work leave last week. She PCS to DC. It's strange not going into work anymore in the morning and not seeing her there. Amanda, if you're watching, which I doubt, we love and miss you. Hated to see you go. Let's see. What do we got next? Elgin Baylor from the Lakers. The legend from Elgin Baylor from the Lakers dies at 86 today. I didn't realize he was that old, man. I was watching him 45, 50 years ago playing basketball. That's a long time ago. Considering I'm going to be 60 in the end of July. Let's see. What's everybody smoking at? I'm smoking a Karen Burger Maduro, which is probably one of my favorite Maduros. And I think I might smoke the Connecticut later if I go to the shop after the show. But the Connecticut by Karen scored a 93 in Cigar Jam. 93. unheard of for Connecticut. It's smooth. It's got flavor. It's fantastic. And again, I don't say this because I'm repping for them. I don't make any money. I got another deal. I don't make money for them, so for myself through them. So I'm just pushing them because they're fantastic. I am a boutique cigar guy. I prefer boutiques before, and I'm saying there's anything wrong with Perdomos or Rocky Patels or Camachos or Drew States. I love all of them. I just love cigars, but I prefer boutiques. I want to support the small guy. I'll smoke the other ones. I buy them every now and then, but the boutiques are cheaper, a little cheaper, and just as good, if not better, some of them. Come on. A 93 for Connecticut? That's crazy. I think there's only, I'm not even sure which one. There was one that's, or 92 and 93. I can't remember exactly. But there's one that scored 1 point higher. But it is what it is. I mean, you can't deny a good smoke. Another new one that came out recently by Kevin Schweitzer from Rockefeller, owner of Rockefeller Cigars, Art of Magic. It's supposed to be a fantastic smoke if you can get a hold of one. 200 boxes, limited edition, all artwork done by Jesse Flores. And we all know, if you're involved in the cigar industry, who Jesse Flores is. Right? If anybody could tell me where he is, there's a stick on me. But we all know, so I'm going to answer. He does all the artwork for Drew Estates. How can you beat that? How Kevin snagged him? I don't know. But he did good. The box looks fantastic. Artwork, every box is signed. I just can't find one. If anybody can find me a box of Art of Magic signed, artwork by Jesse Flores, I would pay for it. I don't know if I could afford it after spending $100 on golf shoes today and $100 to renew my card. And then I went to Orange Beach this weekend with the wife and seen some old friends. Andy and Don Shea, I've known Andy since 13 years old. Jerome, what's going on? Nicaragua. What's that answering to? I answered a lot of questions. What's that the answer for, Jerome? So we went to Orange Beach this weekend, and I had a good weekend with friends that we've known for 45 years plus. I've known for 45 years plus. Dave, my wife's known him as long as we've been married. He was the best man at our wedding. They were both there. So we left Orange Beach, and the plan was to go to, anybody's on here, anybody been on the road, they know where Buc-ee's is. Buc-ee's Nuggets. We're going to Buc-ee's. They got some of the best barbecue, believe it or not. The brisket sandwich is fantastic. I bought a couple of things there. The wife bought a few things. And after that trip, we didn't make it to Costco. We were going to stop at Costco in Mobile on the way back, but we spent way too much at a gas station. We spent over $200. I was like, oh my God. But she did get 7 bottles of wine, good wine that she likes there, relatively cheap. I got some beard lotion, some beard balm, some beard oil, and a couple other little things. $220, and we looked at each other and said, let's just go home. It's only about an hour ride home. No, about 45-minute ride home. Let's just go home. Spent too much money at you're a barbecue place right now in Nicaragua? I love barbecue, Jerome. That's why I'm 240 pounds. I'm about 238. I broke 240 for the first time about a month and a half ago, and I can't get any lower, man. I just have to stop eating. I eat stuff like this now. Chicken salad in a bowl. Just chicken salad. No crackers, no nothing. I had some eggplant parmesan yesterday with some over angel hair. I ate the whole thing. I really shouldn't have. So my blood sugar was like way up there. Um, I see. Oh, we did the Buccaneers thing. Okay, is everybody watching March Madness? I'm watching my Seminoles right now while I'm talking to you guys, and some major somebody's mowing their lawn outside. Some major upsets too, man. Ohio State goes down to Oral Roberts. Oral Roberts is in Sweet 16. They're playing well. Rutgers is playing well. Florida got beat last night. Oh, my friend Mav from my other show, Mav. I'm sorry they got that butt whooped. Um, but that's what it's all about, man. March Madness is all about the underdog. If I got no skin in the game, I will pick. I didn't do a pool this year, so I would pick. I go for the underdog, regardless of who it is. Now, unless it's playing my team, I believe my team happens to be the underdog in this one. Fourth playing fifth. I think they're number five, and Colorado's number four. It's going to be a close game. I just love college basketball. Now, college. I'm wearing a Florida State baseball jersey shirt because my Florida State basketball stuff is in the not garbage in the laundry because I wore it this weekend when we went to Orange Beach. I'm looking to see what the score is. Um, so don't mind me. I'm sorry. Hard for me to do two things at one time. Um, I lost my train of thought. Oh, so the states of Tennessee and Iowa, for all you, Florida State's up by 2. For all you NRA card carrying, what's up, Damon? All you folk out there, the state of Tennessee and Iowa allow permitless gun carrying. Constitutional carrying in the states of Tennessee and Iowa, just like Mississippi, man, just like we should be able to carry, because there's some crazy freaking people out there. We got some stupid people doing stupid things. Um, the self-proclaimed leader of BLM, I read an article, apparently is indicted for spending the donation money on a house, guns, and prostitutes. Come on, people. White, black, Chinese, Puerto Rican, Mexican, Cuban, I don't care. You don't do stupid things like that. That is so stupid. You're under scrutiny. You're way under scrutiny. That's like me, okay? I handle the government's money, $95 million worth of government's money. If I take anything, one penny, I'm done. Done. Why would anybody do stupid things like that? You know you're going to get caught. Somebody's going to turn your ass in. Oh, dumb. Other than somebody like, what's his name out of the mayor of de Blasio out of New York. Apparently his wife, I was told by my sister, his wife, they started a thing like the foundation like the Clintons did. It's like $800 million in there, gone. Nobody knows where it's at. How do you not know where $800 million went? I spend $800 million on a foundation. They haven't even served the whole term yet. Well, that's what he gets for appointing his wife deputy mayor. Please. I love my wife, but I was mayor. I am not appointing a deputy mayor. We always spend enough time together. We don't need to be working together too. She would go nuts. She would kill me if she worked. She would never work for me. I could have hired her. She would, but she would said she wouldn't work for me. I kind of don't blame her in a way because we never would have made it together 32 years if we worked together. I couldn't work with my daughter, and I love my daughter to death, man. Not going to happen. Don't work with family. Don't give family money, man. Speaking of family, go on Instagram and follow. See something cute, and here's my little girly side. My daughter has 2 pit bulls, Kylie and Kaya, or Callie and Kaya, and she does pictures with them. She does phenomenal. How she gets these dogs to sit still to take these pictures. But go look at Pitties in the Good Life on Instagram. Subscribe and watch and see some of the stuff she puts out there. It's amazing. We can't get our dogs to sit. Well, I meant they're not our dogs. They're all our kids' dogs. We just inherited them. But we'll see. Everything's good, man. Damon, what time do you guys go on tomorrow? Andrew Luck, NFL, might be coming back. I hope so. I liked Andrew Luck. I liked watching him play. There's a lot of quarterbacks on the move. Oh, that was not a charge. But anyway. Anybody got any questions or anything, man? I'm up for good conversation. Yeah, I think Andrew is coming back. I like to see him come back. Can't remember if I talked about it last week, but what's his name? Ryan Fitzpatrick, my favorite player in the NFL, leaving Miami and going to Washington. Why? I don't know. Oh, wait a minute. $10 million. 6:45 Mountain Time. That would be 7:45 Central Time tomorrow. I gotta remember that'll be on after our show. Good. I can sign on after our show. I'll give you plenty time. Subject for tomorrow. What do you guys smoke? What are you guys gonna be smoking tomorrow? And look, one time, Damon and Matt, the Roughnecks, did a show a couple weeks ago on storage and this, that, and other stuff. Cutters and humidors and what to do with your cigars. Well, I got permission, being that I said I am repping for or ambassador for Don Kiki and Camberger Cigars. And cigars, they sent me, I need a place to put these, honey. They're on the counter. And she's like, don't get any more of them Tupperware, because we all know the Tupperdoors are fantastic. Excuse me. They are cigar storage on the cheap, and they work. You get these. You go to Sterilites or Rubbermaids from Walmart. It's a big. They're about this big. About this big. Well, maybe about that wide, about that deep, and they got a rubber seal all the way around it, and then you said push it down, push the air out, it seals, and you snap the sides. Well, you use that, and I just keep a hydrometer in there, and it stays between 68 and 72 all the time, and about 70 degrees. It's perfect. So I mean, if you want a cheap way, okay, Damon. The boys are gonna be smoking Liga Number 9, Flying Pig, and talking about cutting, lighting, and actually smoking your cigar. Okay, Damon. I gotta sign on, and when you smoke that Liga Number 9 Flying Pig, you tell me what you think. I had one or two, and it was very tasty and stuff. But I wasn't too happy with the way it burned, but it could just been the one or two I had. But I think you're gonna like it. It tastes good. I know you're a Drew Estates guy. I like the T52, the T9, and actually one of my favorites isn't even the Drew Estates. I love the Drone 1926. I don't know why. I don't buy them that often, but they are tasty. Okay, cutting, lighting, and actually, I'll tell you my favorite cut for tomorrow night. I like the deep V cut. I have I don't know if I have it in the drawer here. My favorite cutter is a Colibri straight cut, deep cut, two cutter. The deep cut is fantastic. I still have the Zycar V cut I got when I first started smoking 15 years ago. That's how old this cutter is. And it's still sharp as hell. Still got the leather case for it. This is the only Zycar cutter I really liked. I wasn't pleased with the Zycar lighter I had. I had a nice lighter. Flip side, slide push up. We'll pull it down. It lit, and the top popped open, and it broke. It was only like 3 months old. And it broke. I sent it back, and they fixed it. They didn't replace it like they said they were, but they fixed it, and it broke again. So I just didn't send it back. I wasn't going to do it. Spend all the shipping to get that stuff. So I just went and Got me a Bugatti. Love this lighter. Let me show you something too. See this? It's got, you don't have to fill it up with butane because it's got a mini butane can in there. Look at that. That is so flipping cool. This thing lasts like 100 cigar lights, they say, on out, depending on how much you do. And it pops out. So you pop it out, you pop it back in, you push on it, you screw it back on, and it even angles up for you. What's going on here? Probably needs to be cleaned or turned up a little bit. Yeah, that's a good light. So like I said, I'm smoking the Karen Berger Maduro, and if I get to light another one up tonight, I'll only light up another one if Florida State wins and they're up 4, and with only 3 minutes to go. It's a low-scoring game. And next one's going to be a blue line, by Frontline Cigars. Steve and I can't remember Steve's last name, and Jack Bryson. Both Steve's a former police officer, Chicago Police Department, and Jack is an active lieutenant in the police department up in Chicago. You gotta stay safe, man. It's dangerous up there, and that's a dangerous job. Texas border for you, all you folks in Texas. Diggins, be careful. Texas border's tough, man. They say they're closing it down because they can't handle the influx of all these children without parents. Oh, wait a minute. Children without parents? I thought the current administration said there shouldn't be any children without parents. So why do we have so many? You can't blame this one on Trump. This is 4 months later, man. So figure it out, Joe. And figure out why gas is going up to almost $3 a gallon now. Oh my God, it's crazy, people. Why would we close a pipeline? Why would we close a pipeline that was 95% done? 95% done, and close it? All that money wasted, right? So now you want to save, you want to go green and all of this. And I mean, as a country, you said you want the country to go green, but you close down a pipeline, 90% done. So now, how does that oil get around? You have to truck it, and you have to move it by train. Oh, more greenhouse emissions and gases and everything than the pipeline. Nothing wrong with the pipeline. Start it back up again. Put those hundreds of thousands of people back into work. We already have enough people out of work, and it doesn't look like it's getting any better. I don't know. I don't know what it is. We seem to be open. Well, obviously the kids in South Beach think it's open, and there's nothing wrong. But that's crazy. Spring break is way out of hand in Florida. Way out of hand. So bad that the cops, they had to call SWAT. They call SWAT on spring breakers. What the hell? Okay, they call SWAT and they put in curfews and do this. These kids don't care. Not only is it a safety factor when it comes to COVID-19 and these other strains, it's just not good health practices. I mean, no masks whatsoever, and thousands of people on the beach drinking. I mean, would I be speaking differently if I was their age? Probably. I mean, I did the same shit back in the day, but not that bad. I never went on spring break. I never went to school. I got out of high school. I went to work for my dad in a cabinet shop, and then I joined the military. And got out of the military after almost 10 years, and now I'm doing as a civil servant just what I did for less money. Actually, same money, more money. Yes, more money, but less money than my counterparts outside. I could have went outside and made more money, but I chose to serve. You choose to serve. You choose to serve. That's what it's all about. It's what can you do for your country, not what can your country do for you. You know, but some people don't think that way anymore. That's why a lot of people are getting out of the military. But we'll see what happens because a lot of people are going to have to get out because they're gonna bring the PT test back in July. They put it off for quite a while because of COVID, almost a year. And I doubt very much that all these people are staying in shape and doing what they need to do, which I hate to see. But I don't know. Oh, we already talked about Oral Roberts and Ohio State and the underdogs in the NCAA. Well, that was a bad play right there. That was bad. But we got college baseball's in full swing. Let's see. Spring training is going well for baseball for the pros. If anybody follows that, let me know what your thoughts are on the. Oh man, I'm losing my train of thought. I'm so tired, people. I'm sorry. And the Nats got nasty the last 2-3 holes. What your thoughts are on Major League Baseball trimming down the minor leagues? I think they went down to like 4 farm teams per club or whatever, like 1 per AA or whatever. And they're downsizing. The Yankees got one of the best farm systems in Atlanta. I mean, they'll save the owners some money, but we'll see what happens. Now, I know there's a developmental league I read. I can't remember. It begins with an R. Oh, Orin or something like that. They're offering these kids that going right out of college. NBA said you have to play in college. You can't go in right out of high school. You got to go to college first. Well, there's some kids that are good enough to go straight to the pros. But it's a maturity thing. They get in there, they do stupid things. It's like football. Look at Johnny Manziel when he went pro after what, 1 year college football, and he couldn't handle it. But there's I consider it developmental league where they're going to take kids right out of high school, bring them into this developmental league, pay them $100,000 a year to play basketball, and then they can get drafted after 2 years. I like that idea. I think that's fantastic. Not a farm team for each team. I don't know how they're going to organize teams and stuff and such. Florida State's up 6 people with 44 seconds to go. It's only 24-18. Wow, that's a low scoring game. So yeah, I just don't know how that's going to work out. When you got people in the NFL making Tyson Hill money at the Saints, $35 million a year. Okay. Tyson is a good football player. He's not great. He's good. He's a very good utility man. He can play quarterback. He can play running back. He can play fullback. He can play tight end. He can block for you. He can play special teams. All right. $35 million worth? No. So they're going to use him, and he's going to go against Jameis Winston, who's a better quarterback than Tyson Hill, I think, and not because I'm a Florida State fan or not. But what's up, Jason? How you doing? So I'd love to see Jameis win that position and tell all these Saints fans off. But I won't say I told you so. I might. I don't know. It all depends. But Damon, back to the storage. Yeah, I ran out of the room when all these new cigars came in, and I didn't pay for them. I'm storing them so I could sell them. Oh, excuse me. And I just said, the wife said, just buy a bigger humidor. I said, really? I said, how big? She said, use your stimulus money. Stimulus money. I was like, oh, really? I can get a nice one, real nice one for that. I didn't spend the whole $1,400. No, I found one that was on sale full cabinet. It's probably as tall as me. Um, it's almost the size of like a doorway, little bit smaller maybe. Big cabinet unit holds 2,000 cigars. Um, so I'll never run out of room, even with cigars that aren't mine. I will not run. If I run out of room, I'm in a serious world of hurt. Um, I can't. I can't afford that. I'm a government employee. I can't afford that kind of money. Oh wait, I got my stimulus check. No wait, that paid for the humidor. But what everybody else spend their stimulus check on yet? If you got it, did you get it in yet? Anybody got any kind of questions? Anything, man? Anything? Or get on the Democrat. Or the Democrats are trying to pass a bill to ban minors from getting transgender surgery. I don't understand. I don't understand. Um, I could care. I could care less because that's the libertarian. What a fence for the house. Oh, that's crazy, Jason. I'd have fixed my 8-foot fence after the last hurricane. I just paid the man. How much you want for it? $1,000. Do it. Fix it. When can you start? Monday. You got it. Because everybody and their brother was trying to hire somebody to fix a fence at that time. So I wasn't going to mess with it. I couldn't. A friend of mine, Jake from the Scar Shop, we couldn't even budge that section of the fence. Couldn't move it at all. Let's see. So yeah, that humidor is going to. I can't wait for it to come in. As a matter of fact, yeah, Jason, Mickey Mouse got some of it. Oh yeah, you went to Disney, didn't you? I got a friend got one of my friends I was playing golf with today. He's flying out Wednesday. He's using his money. He's going to Key West with his wife. I might have to do that with my wife before hurricane season starts because I'm not one for going to Florida during hurricane season. I work with the hurricane hunters or I work for the hurricane hunters. No, I'm not doing that. Jason, I personally prefer Universal. I thought I got more out of Universal. Excuse me. I didn't think I'd enjoy it as much as I did because I'm not a rides person. I'm not a roller coaster and all that kind of guy. But I'm the sitting on the bench watching the wife and the daughter's purse when they went on the 2 roller coasters. But the other ones, you live in Fort Myers? That's close to Cigar Prop. He lives in can't remember now. I know it's close. That's on West Coast, correct? I got a good friend. My friend's brother lives here, Mikey Shea. So yeah, I like Universal. I didn't think I'd care for the simulating rides, but oh my God, were they so much fun! I really didn't think I'd care for the Harry Potter world at all, but that when you go through that castle, oh my God, was it fantastic! It was so cool. I was just like, I can only imagine if I ever smoked pot, what that ride would be like if you were stoned. I couldn't even imagine. Yeah, if you were drinking, you'd be sick as a dog. But I don't know. I'd actually be pretty cool. Pretty cool. Well, Jason, our kids are. I don't know. I wouldn't say my son would probably go there because he's got a daughter, 6, stepdaughter 6. Haley chooses a button. I got to figure out how to get some videos and pictures onto this laptop, folks. I use for this show, so I can. I think there's a button here to share a file or share my screen. Yeah, sharing a screen with 2 monitors. No, I can't do that because I don't have. But I can share the screen and show a video clip or a picture, which is actually pretty cool. 1917, 13-year-old. Oh, Jason, good luck with that, man. that the 13th just starting and the 19th is like, get out of the house, time to go. But then when they're out and you're empty nester, you regret it because you miss everything. You miss the basketball games, the soccer games, the cheerleading events. I just miss the high school stuff, watching them. Mine are 29 and 31 now. We just turned 29 and 31. As a matter of fact, my son has an anniversary this week, too. No, the 20, what's today, the 22nd? Sunday, I think it's Sunday. Him and Allie have been married 2 years. Oh, the baby girl, Jason, that's it. I love my baby girl, but she's the oldest, but she's still my baby girl. I still call her baby girl to this day. She doesn't smoke cigars, but she talks to me about them. Believe it or not, she's got her friend she lives with smoking them. He smokes them. She's supposed to sign on tonight, but I haven't seen her sign on. You can watch this on Facebook. You can watch this show on Facebook, YouTube, or Twitter. No, not Twitter. I'm sorry, folks. Instagram. You can find me on No Bones About It under the Cigar Enthusiast, and the name's going to be changing to the Cigar Enthusiast Network, which in the next couple of weeks. Everything will still be there, just going to be a little name change, because there's like 4 or 5 different shows under the network. We're up for asking you guys anything you want us to ask, talk about, anything you need help with, any questions, anything. We're any of us will call you anytime, or you can call us anytime. Michelle, if you're on, let me know. When's your next show? She's a new member of Cigar Network. Guys, by the time this show is off, I'll be able to watch the second half of the basketball game. Not that I'm rushing you, but I'm a basketball guy. I might even run down to the shop for the second half of the game real quick and finish up the cigar. I'm not nowhere near. This is the Karen Berger Maduro. Karen, you did a fantastic job with this. Bruce, this is a fantastic smoke. The only time I smoke is on air, so I can push them, show them. Otherwise, I don't smoke them. What they send me is going to last me more than a month. We got to get another little brand up here. I don't have one in here for my show. I don't believe I do. Oh, that's Cigar Enthusiast. Let's see what Bones About It has. Nope, I don't have one. Oh, I do. I got a background, but that's what my background is now. So I won't show up unless somebody else comes on. Nope, nobody else there in the green room. I'll even give you shrimp and grits if you come into the green room. I'm sorry, folks, for and everything. I'm a little tired tonight. I know that's not your fault. There was and I don't understand this either. There was a vet in Florida. They didn't give this location because I hope they don't. He's accused. Oh, I can't. I don't know why people do this. He's accused of possession of child porn and sexually abusing dogs. I don't understand. Jason, let me contact you after the show. I know you got multiple places in that area that you'll be able to go. Other than wine and liquor, ABC liquor, state-run liquor stores. No, we'll get you hooked up, man. Yeah, there's a lot of shops down there. It's more opening every day, believe it or not. I think Shirtless Mike just went to an opening last night, Sunday. Hey, Keenan, what are you doing? The dogs are in the garage. Both of them. Can't get up on the couch, though. Why did they change that game? Oh, it's halftime. Finally, they're up by 4 or 6. Let's see. Yeah, I don't understand that vet why he's doing that. That doesn't make any sense. I don't know why anybody would do that. It's kind of sad. Dog is a man's best friend, and how you can abuse them like that, it's not only sad, it's disgusting. Um, hey puppy, what's up? What are you doing? You can't see Nolly here, guys. It's a 75-pound female lab mix lab retriever mix. She's my baby girl too. Kenai's around here somewhere. He's a full. No, he's not full pit bull. He's like 48%, whatever, Shire Terrier, whatever that is, and then a little bit of some other stuff. But he acts like a pit bull. He's a needy pit bull, isn't he? He's like having another kid. That's like having another 3 kids. This one comes out, the other one comes out and goes back in right away. I talked to my daughter about this, and I found this kind of disgusting too, in a way. The left, Democrats, whatever, they say you can't do this, don't do this. They want to stop cartoons and all this crap, but they let stuff like Cardi B dance on how the Grammys let her get away with that or do that, and they didn't cut her off. I'll never know. I mean, I think everybody knows what they did. So I just don't get it. I don't know why somebody would do that. Because she can. See, she get away with it. She got away with it. She didn't get. I don't know if she got fined by the FCC or the Grammys got fined. I would hope somebody got fined. That never should have happened. Too many ums tonight. That's all I had on board tonight, folks. I had a page and a half of stuff. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take another picture of this golf shoe I showed you that broke. Really pissed me off. But it is what it is. When I was a kid, we all knew who the crazies were, and everyone was watching them. That's a fact, Jason. Well, let me tell you something. What happened this weekend? Something happened when we were in Orange Beach. It happened in Ocean Springs. My wife and I have a difference of agreement on this, a difference of opinion on this. Somebody videotaped this poor young lady. She's walking right down the middle of Government Street, naked, right down the middle of the street, and she looked like she was talking to herself. Her hands, going back and forth, like this. So obviously there was something wrong. Either she was on something, or she was off something, off meds or something like that. But somebody videotaped it and put it on Facebook. So freaking wrong. So wrong. Putting that on Facebook. And then people are commenting on it. Well, she's a local. We shouldn't do this, and don't share it, and don't. Well, then don't post it. Why would you even post something like that? Then you can hear some of these young kids in the background calling these dirty names and stuff. And it's like, what the hell? Go. The first thing I would have done is call the 911 right off the bat. 911 right off the bat. She's by herself. She obviously wasn't carrying anything. As big as I am, I would have grabbed the blanket I have in the car and went out and tried to cover her. Now, my wife said that she would jump right out and help her and try to see what's going on and cover her up. And they said, Dave, not by yourself. If you were by yourself, I would totally be against you doing that on your own. Because who knows? She could have just freaked out as soon as you touched her. It just went crazy. So first thing they need to do is call the cops. Okay? They're right down there. They would have been down there in no time. I really would like to have helped her, but we weren't there. We were 100 miles away. But I'm trying to understand why somebody would videotape that and post that. Did they think that was funny? I just don't know. I love this little town. We talked about moving, but I don't know. I think we're probably going to stay here. So wife wants to put in the she shed. We put that in. We ain't going anywhere. I just don't know where we put it. I really don't, man. We got no. The rest of when we put that deck up and the gazebo up, it took away all the flat area, and we have no more flat area. I'd have to put that thing on stilts, and that'd be crazy. But if that's what you want, or we can close off the back deck and make that a closing room and make that a he said, a she shed, he said, a she shed, he shed. Where we could smoke and maybe she could do her crafting or something, set it up. I don't know. We'll see. But I think I'm going to call it a night. I appreciate everybody signing on. Thanks, Matt. Thanks, Damon. Thanks, Jason. And Jason, maybe we'll see you tomorrow night on the 5.5 Legs Virtual Cigar Lounge. You try to be the difference, Jason. That's true. Everybody tries to be the difference. The world would be a better place. The world is a messed up place right now. I never thought when I was 17, 18 years old, anything like this would go on. It's just crazy. But I appreciate everybody signing on. I will see you again next Monday, if not tomorrow, if you want to come back on and watch the 5.5 Legs Virtual Cigar Lounge with myself, Bones, Mort, and Mav. I bid you good night. Stay smoky, folks. And PSS ITA, put some smoke in the air. Love you guys. Oh, I'm back. Wrong one. Sorry.